Hey, what's up guys? So today is New Year's Day where everybody is looking for their New Year's resolution. Whether that be going to the gym or working on their business or working on their relationship, everybody has a list of a million different things they want to make 2017 into the best year possible. Well, guess what? Statistically speaking, I think the statistics say about 76.2% of people fail at all their New Year's resolution. The question is why, and I'll tell you why. First of all, the whole idea of you trying to transform your whole life onto a piece of paper within a year is non-realistic. I'm a firm believer in the reductionist theory, where if you can simplify your life as much as possible, you'll get the most effect in your life, or the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. So if we're looking at, for example, something to transform your life, you can't all of a sudden say you're gonna make $1 million more in your business, or you're gonna become healthier, or you're gonna make a better relationship happen. That's not gonna fly. You can't handle all those three different things. Your psyche can handle only so much. And at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're transforming your habits. And what does that mean? You're literally rewiring your brain to think differently and to behave differently. So if you think that you can rewire your brain to do a million different things like this on the dime, I don't think so. So I'm going to tell you what I believe is a simple thing that you can apply to your New Year's resolution. So like I said before, I'm a firm believer in the reductionist theory. Break it down something to such a finite small detail that one single action that you do at the beginning causes a domino effect. And I'll give you an example. Most people wanted to go to the gym right now for New Year's Eve and they want to lose 20 pounds, get ripped, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Think about this. So for you to say that you want to go to the gym and get ripped and lose 20 pounds, that states that the year before you weren't doing anything. You weren't training, you weren't dieting, you weren't doing anything. You were just doing whatever you're doing. Now all of a sudden, you're going to lose 20 pounds and get ripped. So let's break this down a little bit. What do you think the success rate is of you sticking on a diet? What do you think the success rate of you is going to the gym every day? And what do you think the success rate is for this being sustainable in your life? I'm going to tell you something. It's not. Absolutely not. Because every single human being is different. Your lifestyle is different from my lifestyle. Your background is different from my background. So let's break this down. Instead of you saying, I'm going to lose 20 pounds and go to the gym and start dieting, what is one small, tiny habit that can start the domino series to get momentum? What is Isaac Newton's law? An object in motion tends to stay in motion. Okay then. So what is that one small thing we can do? I'll give you something small. Most people have bad sleep patterns, okay? And we know in studies that if you get more sleep, you have more energy. If you get more sleep, you're thinking clearly. If you get more sleep, it actually helps you reduce weight. In fact, everything. So that's a small reductionist principle that you can start applying in your life, as opposed to trying to do all these different things. So let's say you spend the first 3 weeks of January right now just improving your sleep, nothing else in your life. Most people go to bed around 11 or 12. They're surrounded by blue light. They eat too late. They wake up. They don't get any natural light. They're eating sugary foods. It's a horrible system they put themselves into. Okay then. So we know for a fact that if we're working on the reductionist theory of breaking down things into such a simple aspect that one thing that you do causes a domino effect that transforms everything else upstream. That being said, if you can transform your sleeping pattern, like I just said, more energy, thinking clear, great. This can translate to everything else in your life. Now you spend a whole month or 3 weeks of January transforming your sleep. Now, since you have more energy, you're thinking clear, what is the next step? How can you create a sustainable diet? Okay, most people that do crash diets, whether keto, vegan, what are a million fucking diets out there. What is one small thing you can do in your current diet to start transforming it? Well, most people are addicted to carbs, whether that is they're eating bread every day, cereal every day. Now, if you're trying to transform your whole diet, when you start substituting. So for example, most people that do breakfast in the morning, maybe some toast with some cereal and some milk, instead of having, say, toast, maybe you can substitute something for something like sweet potatoes. So I'm a firm believer in slow progressions when it comes to transforming habits. Don't just go into a diet or a crash course diet where you just start keto or vegan or whatever. That's not to say some people can't do it, but for the majority of us, It's all about incremental steps. So now maybe substitute some carbs for healthier carbs like sweet potato or quinoa. What's next on the palette? Oh, you've heard maybe dairy may not be good for you. Great. Instead of maybe cutting out all dairy, you substitute certain dairies for maybe non-pasteurized milk or non-pasteurized cheese, and you start working up the ladder. You work on this for maybe a month or two. Next thing you know, you start feeling better. You're losing weight naturally because you're slowly, incrementally, sustainably transforming your diet as opposed to crash coursing your diet, okay? Great. Now we're month 3. We've done sleep, we've done diet. Now January, February, March. Now we're in March. What do you do in March? Most people start training right away. I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. I'm going to be pumping iron. I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's not going to happen. As opposed to, can you even dedicate 15 minutes a day to going to the gym? Just 15 minutes a day. And it doesn't have to be actually at the gym. So moving your body. If you haven't gone to the gym in years, you're not going to start going to the gym every single day. So what you can do on a day-to-day basis is challenge yourself. 20 push-ups a day, that's all. Every single day you can do 20 push-ups. No matter where you are throughout the day, you do 20 push-ups. Once you accomplish that, go up to 100 push-ups. Once you're done that, you start building up certain neural pathways in your body. Start getting addicted to that dopamine high when you're working out, okay, and the serotonin high. After you've done 100 push-ups, maybe then you can say, I'm gonna go to the gym once a week. After going once a week, you add twice a week and 3 times a week. You incrementally, sustainably build it into your lifestyle, and you create the new habitual patterns in your mind. So that's 90 days. And you get the gist of it. This applies for business. For example, if you're making $1 million and you wanna jump to $10 million, I highly doubt it's gonna happen in a year. But if you wanna jump from maybe $1 million to 1.5 or maybe even 2, I'm gonna stretch it 2x, that's a possibility. But it's all about creating incremental steps and focusing on one thing. See, this took 90 days for you to get in the rhythm of just transforming your life when it comes to diet, exercise, and sleep. Same thing towards your business, and same thing towards your relationship with your husband or wife or partner or whatever it may be. It's not gonna happen overnight. So my advice to you is stick to one single thing and work in incremental steps. Be a reductionist, simplify everything as much as you can, you know, and you'll see everything falls into that domino effect. And that's that. Have a good 2017. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment below this video, and peace.